Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the second day of 5 days with Kaleidos. As you well know, I have started this yesterday. I played with this palette. It's the sci-fi green, it's the Futurism one. There are 5 Futurism palettes from Kaleidos and I'm trying to create a look with each one of them in the coming few days. So there's going to be a video every day and every day I'm going to try out a new one, and this time I'm going to try out this. This is the Futurism 2, the Cyber Bronze one. I am going to create this look with that one, and I'm going to show you the color scheme. This is the color scheme. It's so stunning. It's like a very, bronzy but also very red color story, and I really adore this one. I'm going to swatch them for you so you can see what they're made of. I'm going to start with the matte and I'm going from the left to the right. They are so soft and buttery. I'm going to take off my, this is Carbon, this is Y2K. I'm not very good at swatching, as you can see, but you know, as you can see, they're very pigmented and very, they feel really buttery and they're very pigmented. I must say I really adore these shades. I really adore the formula of Kaleidos. This is Droid. I'm going to build it up a teensy bit. This is Plasma. Ooh, that's very bright. This is Infrared. And this is Quantum. I'm using my whole arm. I don't know why. Okay, this is Carbon, Y2K, Droid, Plasma, Infrared, and Quantum. Okay guys, let's jump into the look. As you can hear, my neighbors are remodeling, or I don't know what they're doing, but they're using their balcony and I'm sitting next to their balcony. So this noise is going to go throughout the whole video. I'm really sorry, but I really wanted to film this look today, so just ignore it. I may play some music over it, but I don't think so. It's, you know, it is what it is. We're all stuck at home. People are remodeling their homes as they should. And yeah, it's just, we should be a little bit tolerant towards each other, I would say. Okay guys, let's jump into the look. Enjoy. I'm going to start off with Y2K. This one with my Wayne Goss number 19. No, 18, I'm sorry. And I'm just going to start, wow, this is really, tapping it off. And I'm going to start here. Very softly. Oh, this is a very pigmented shade, but it's really nice. I'm just going to start in my outer corner and blend it out a little bit into my crease, just a little, because there's a lot of, it's going to take some off. Okay, now I can blend. The thing is, I have like very creepy eyelids, so you get this skipping, but that is not necessarily the quality of the product, that's just my eyelids. So what I do is I pull it tight, and I know I shouldn't, but you know, the damage is done. So yeah, just blending this out, and I think I'm just going to leave it like this for a bit, then going to blend it out with that Droid color, the lighter color, and see what happens. But I think it's nice to have a bit of a shape and shadow. Going in with my Zoeva 228 brush into Droid, this one, and I'm going to use that to blend out that Y2K color. And it is really, this is just after I have tapped off my brush, so it is also picking up a lot of product, and I'm starting at the end of the edge, like so. And I'm going to gently, I'm holding my brush very far up the handle, so I am very lightly touching my skin because I don't want to drag it up too high, because otherwise it's going to look so muddy and like a dark bit, and I don't want that. I want some nice life and fresh look with this, even though it's very sultry. We'll see what we can accomplish. These shades blend out so nice. Look at this. I'm just swiping a bit. Look at this. What? Dude. Okay, I'm kind of trying to decide what I am going to do. Of course, this is going to go into my inner corner. It's very, very bright, so I'm going to use it in my inner corner. I think I maybe diluted a little bit with this one, but I don't know for sure. So I'm going to swatch all three and see what I want to do. Look at that red shade. Oh, yes. You know, if you could just not use these. Don't focus on my face, honey. If you don't use the red one, if you just would use these two, you could make it quite natural. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do just this one in the outer corner. Focus on my... I'm going to do this one in the outer corner, that's Quantum. Then I'm going to use infrared on my lid because how could I not? And I'm going to use this one in my inner corner. I think that is going to be the plan and the thing to do. Taking my Smith Arrowhead 253 brush and I'm going into this Quantum color. And I'm going to start at the outer edge. I'm not using it wet anything. I'm just going to use it as is because I want to see what it does. And I think, it's not that powerful, but oh no, I'm lying. I'm sorry, I'm lying. It is quite powerful. It does give you a nice darker outer corner, to be honest. I really like that shade. You could just use it all over your lid and you have a very nice smoky type of eye. I'm going to, just with some residue on my brush, stamp it a little bit more in front. I'm going to stamp it a little bit more towards the tear duct because I think I want to have this more of like an anchoring for the red. I know it's going to dilute the red a little bit, but I think that would be a bit necessary, to be honest. So that's why I'm doing that. Taking the same brush and I'm going to go into that infrared color, this one. And we're going to see what happens. Not wetting it, just dipping in. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's not that scary. Good. I think you can make this really pop by just, you know, wetting your brush or applying it with your finger. I might do that, but what I really love about these shades is that they show up even though you're not doing anything special. And you can amp them up if you want or if you feel the need to do that. And I don't always feel the need to do that because I don't necessarily want to say I like it more natural, but I like it to be just not too in your face or something. I'm mostly not doing my makeup to just take a picture for Instagram and then, you know, take it off again and not going anywhere. And I don't like those Instagram looks. I have said this before, I am really in awe of the artistry because I could never do the looks I see on Instagram. And, you know, I'm very appreciative of them as like a form of art. But to be honest, I wouldn't, that's my opinion, I wouldn't go out in these like Instagram baddie type of looks. It's not my aesthetics, but I like to play with color sometimes. I'm very much keeping it like almost a cut crease because I think that is what I prefer. I'm going to see if I want to blend out the edges at the end, but I think I'm quite alright. Okay, I'm leaving some room up here to put on that silver, and I'm going to see if I want to dilute that in any shape, way, shape or form. I kind of like this. It is very red, so I don't know if I need a liner or anything, but we're gonna see. I'm going to use my color switch, clean up the brush, and then I'm going to go into, what's the name? Droid. Well, that's very appropriate. This one, the very bright one. And I believe this is one of the best silvers you can find. Okay, I'm not foiling this up by any means. And I think do I want to keep it like this? I want to kind of see if I can blend it into the red. I'm going to deepen up my outer corner a little bit with this very nice slim pointy refer number what's this? 14, River 14, and I'm going into this shade, and it's called Carbon, I think. Yeah, Carbon. No, again, this one is Droid, this one, the silver one, I'm so sorry, it's so confusing with this thing lying there. Plasma. This was Plasma, this is Droid. So sorry to confuse you. But this is Carbon, I'm right about that one. I'm going to take it on my brush like this, and I'm not going to tap it off, I'm just going to use it and see what happens, because I want to know how pigmented it is. I'm going to try and get it into my outer V. It is very pigmented, but very blendable, as you can see at the same time. It's just this outer edge, just a teensy bit, just a teensy bit, just on the outer corner. Yeah, I think I prefer this to that side, because it is a little smokier. I think I'm also going to use, so I think I need a bit of a line before I put on mascara. So I think I'm going to, you know, try to use that Carbon one as a liner as well. And I am going to blend everything a bit with my MAC 224S. I only have the S, the synthetic version, because I was too late in the game to get the natural hair ones, and maybe that's not a bad thing, because I don't know what I'm missing, and at least this is cruelty free, or at least, you know, MAC is not by everyone as standard cruelty free. But yeah, well, I think I'm done. I'm going to put a little bit of a line, as I said, with Carbon, and I think I'm going to use my Smith brush for that, and I think I'm going to use the small one. It's extremely small, this one, so I don't know if I'm going to prefer it above the other one. If I don't know, I'm going to get the other one. This is the 203, and I think I showed you yesterday the 205. Yeah, that's this one. So the difference is this, but because I want to keep the line very, very thin, small one is 203, the other one is 205, but because I want to keep it really, really thin and really close to my lashes, I think I want to use the small one today. Going into the Carbon color. Doing the same as I did with the black from the Futurism one, the bronze one, no, the green one. What's it called? I keep forgetting the names. Sci-fi green. Because you get some fallout. I hope you can see. Can you see the little specks of? So you get some fallout. It's okay, it's not bad, but that's the reason why I never do my base before I do my eyes, because seriously, I can't for my life. It's a very crumbly shade, I have to say. Okay, what I'm doing right now, I have it on my hand here, and I'm just really rubbing the bristles in, so the color is really in the bristles. And I hope this will help with the fallout a bit. I think I don't even want to drag it all the way to that Plasma silvery color. I think I'm going to just end it where the red ends. Okay, I'm going to leave it here for the shadow part, and I'm going to come back with, you know, the rest of the face on some mascara, and then we are going to do the lower lash line together. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What I did, I reinforced the red a little bit and blended my crease a little bit more, and I put some highlight under my brow. Of course, base face stuff, I have only used some cream products, and the only place I set my face is under my eyes. And as you can see, I am wearing a little bit of lip gloss. This is the Wild Streak lip gloss by Morphe, and I use my Morphe, what's it called? No, that one. Yeah, it was right here. Oh, here it is. I used the lip brush. This is the Morphe M170-8, this one. And I did that because I don't want to have a gooped up look of a lip gloss, but I think it goes really nicely with this eyeshadow. Okay, well, as you can see, it's quite a bold look right now, so I really want to do something to my lower lash line. As you may know, I am not a big fan of very blown out lash lines that go very low. But I think I'm not going to go very low, but I am going to use the residue on this little Refer, what's it called, 14. I'm going to pinch it a bit, and I'm going to just put some color first down, and I'm going to see if I think that's enough. Well, at least, you know, it ties it together so much. It's wild. Usually, I don't even used to do this. I don't even used to use, it was a very long time before I started doing my lower lash line, because I didn't really think I had to. But if I'm looking at it right now, it's like tying it all together. I am also going to go back into that Droid color, this very light camel type color, with the Refer brush, tapping it off, and I'm going to very lightly buff it out a bit. So I am, for my usual style, I'm dragging it down a teensy bit more than I would normally do. But I want to have a bit of a smoke down there. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to tie them to the outer corner, just making sure that I get this little spot, this little fold in your eye, like so. Now it's all tied together. I am going to use that plasma silver, but I'm going to use a smaller brush for that because I don't dare to. This is my usual, that's why this little tapey thing is on there, the washi tape. I always use this little one to like highlight my inner corner, and I am going to do this with a little bit of the plasma color, so it's heavy. It's a very bright color, but I think it's fun to use it like this. Maybe that was a mistake. No, on camera it looks nice. In real life it's like Robocop, but okay. Right, then I'm going to put some mascara on my lower lashes, and then I will be back with the conclusion. This is what I came up with this palette, and I must say this is one of my favorites, I think, because it's so unique in its like very bold red color. If the first time you open it, it's like, oh, this is the most wearable one out of the bunch, but then when you pick on that red, it's such a stunning color, and the quality you've seen, it's very blendable. The mattes blend out so nicely. They all show up. I didn't wet my brush once, and this is what I came up with. And of course you can make it bolder, you can make it more toned down. Yeah, sure. But I think this is a very, very nice palette. I don't want to, I said before that I think it's one of my favorites, but I shouldn't say because it's like the second one. But I think so. Because this color scheme just really makes my blue eyes pop. So that's what I love about it as well. Okay guys, tomorrow I am going to play with the third one in the line. That's this one. That's the Futurism 3, the Astro Pink one. And I'm going to see if I can make something out of this that is also a little bit more, I don't want to say wearable, but this is for me. I could wear this to the office. It would be a bold day at the office, but I could wear it at the office. You know, it's not very clownish. And I think the fact that my eyes are a little bit more deep set and a little bit more hooded is in this case kind of a blessing, because you don't see the boldness unless I turn my eyes down or I look at the sides or stuff like that. And then, you know. So I'm going to try to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to show you the colors so you know what we will be playing with tomorrow. It's this color scheme. I'm going to see. Okay, I'm almost destroying the little mirror. But this is the color story we're going to work with. As you can see, you have two very bold colors, the burgundy and or the purple burgundy really, and the like tealish blue. But yeah, and the other ones are very light, so I'm really kind of debating what I'm going to do with it. But I want to use all the shades. So we are going to use all the shades, and I'm going to see if I can find like some inspiration to see if I can make it a little bit more like wearable, office appropriate, you name it. Okay guys, that is it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. Come back tomorrow because I will be playing with this baby. As I said, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you will get a notification whenever I upload my new video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked what you saw, and I hope I will see you in my next one. Bye!